Caesarean section is a method whereby a woman will deliver without going through the normal process in form of operation.
It is actually a procedure whereby a child is actually brought out from the mother, not necessarily through the natural process. In a situation where there's a complication for natural delivery, then of course it's like an alternative means of ensuring that mother and child are safe.
CS majorly is when a woman has some complications, and the doctor would advise that they should open up the womb. And at times, some women may not want to give birth through the natural means. They prefer to go on CS.
If the situation calls for, it is very, very safe that the woman should go through that process to keep her life safe and the baby's life safe.
I once did CS, and I think from my experience, after some days, I was up and doing. Unlike when I had normal labor, that was still having the pain, the vaginal pain. I was scared of walking very well, sitting very well.
My elder sister, I think her third birth was actually through a CS because she couldn't push well, as it were, and her contractions were not sufficient enough. So basically, in order to ensure that the mother and child are safe, there was need for quick intervention.
The cases I have experienced, I personally witnessed it at Okolobri, and all the 3 cases I experienced, they were successful. The mothers, the babies alive.
Like one that happened last year, we refer her from here to, she said she's staying along Okolobri houses, and we refer her. But unfortunately, she went to TBS, and what we heard is the condition became worse and the TBA could not deliver her. So she, had severe bleeding. It was the bleeding that we made us to refer her, because she bled so much that we could not handle the delivery anymore. We noticed that there were some complications. We now referred her. But she, on her own, was trying her luck through the TBA. But by the time the TBA could realize that the thing was more than what she can carry, the lady died on the road. She died while they were going to the hospital.
There is nothing wrong in doing operation. Abroad, they will walk into the hospital and say, "Doctor, I don't want to go through labor." And it makes our life easy and our baby safe.
When there is an alternative to prevent morbidity or mortality, as it were, in a situation, I don't see it as anything against any law or any belief for people to take such options or such alternative to deliver.
A lot of them, when you tell them about this process, they become afraid that they will die during the process. There are some that have their traditional belief that it's a taboo. When a woman goes through under this type of process, she's either cursed or something like that. There are so many beliefs to it. Most of the women that we tell that you should go through this process for safety, they used to be very, very afraid.